star-studded lineup for you this time for the premium koi on the auction. We got some nice showa, kohaku, and sanke, some Godzilla, and a really awesome Kogane ochiba. So we got some male and females in here. So start with the kohaku. Looks like it's almost the largest, maybe the sanke, but we'll start with the kohaku here. This is from Suzuse Koi Farm. This kohaku has really nice beni, really nice 4-step pattern, so yondan pattern. So really attractive koi. A lot of shiroji on this koi. It's in kind of high competition area for food, so the body can get a lot more large on this koi. Has a nice high back, wide shoulders, the big head. And I know this body gets a lot better on this koi specifically because when we brought it in from Japan, it had a much larger body on it. But through quarantine and high competition, it kind of slimmed down a little bit. So in your pond, this koi has a really nice potential to get that huge body back. But yeah, from Suzuse, it looks like we're pushing 20 inches with that koi. Has good kiwa, sashi. Yeah, that's a nice koi. It has nice fukurin coming up as well. Nice and shiny right now. Good looking kohaku. Alright, we got to move to the sanke. That's from Yamamatsu Koi Farm. Otherwise, that's a branch of the Matsunosuke. So we got a really dense sumi on this. Really excellent pattern for the kohaku, beni-like, and then the beko sumi pattern. So this is a high quality sanke. It has really, really deep jet black sumi, and that's what we're looking for, of course, with all the sumis. So really special sumi on this. If you look at the blocks right between the white and then also, or the shiroji and then the beni, you can see it's the same color. Nice, deep, dense sumi, and so those are layers that sumi has to be put on top of. So a lot of times what we see with sanke is maybe the sumi is not quite as strong on the white or the red. In this case, it is, and so that's showing that it has a really, really high quality sumi. That's what we're looking for specifically on sanke and then the kohaku pattern. So high quality sanke there. That'd be one good for the show. Looks like that's pushing 20, 22 inches, maybe 21 inches. So it has the blue eyes. It's got the tejima coming in. Has a nice tall back on it. Excellent sanke. All right, next we'll come over here to this beni kikokurio. Barely a beni kikokurio, but those cute spots kind of make it look cool. Otherwise, it'd just be a kikokurio. We did gender this one. This one is a female. If you notice the sumi pattern on this koi, it doesn't go below the lateral line. So it's almost like a reverse sasagi, where you want that beni just at below the lateral line. So with this kikokurio, we want the sumi above the lateral line. So it's nice and white, real clear head, has that really cool pattern, you know, where the black is just right on top of the lateral line, has the nice scalation like a shusui, but the face especially, looks like a panda. So there's a really cool looking beni kikokurio. Call it panda if you win it. Nice body conformation also. Luster on this is really high. The sheen on it is very high, plus it's getting the Moto Guru. That's a really awesome beni kiko. Alright, next we'll go to the showa. Showa from Koshiji Koi Farm. So we've covered these quite a bit. This is a Maruten. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step pattern with a really cool sumi pattern finished. The only thing we're waiting on this koi is to tighten up that Moto Guru on all the fins, specifically the pectoral fins there. So the koi is about 16 inches. Really, really high quality showa. Has a nice sashi on every key plate. Beni is excellent. Nice kiwa and a little round dot. Kind of matches the Maruten. And it finishes up with a really nice adome, textbook adome. So that's a well put together Kindai showa from Koshiji. Right to the other side of it, we have a really rare koi. It's a Kogane ochiba, which is a metallic ochiba. And not too many breeders breed that. This one's from Ikarashi Ozumi. It has a really cool pattern to it. Really nice sheen. If you look back to the tail, you see the fukurin coming in, just right up through that sheen is just really, really nice at the tail. The whole pattern will end up like that as the skin gets thicker. As the body gets bigger, this is a female. So we're looking at this koi for the kohaku-like pattern, which it has a really cool head pattern on it. Has 1, 2, 3, 4 steps on it. So that's how you want to look at this koi right off the bat if you're looking for the pattern. But most of all, this thing has an excellent body. Really nice body conformation, big head, nice sheen, nice luster. Well put together. The fins are all aesthetic. It's excellent. Kogane ochiba, really rare koi. All right, so then we have a Goshiki here. This is from Ikarashi Ozumi as well. This is a Kuro Goshiki. So it's in the process of turning jet black. Not much longer, that will become jet black. The harder water in the United States, this will become black faster. The colder water, it'll become black faster as well. If you don't have a hard water or cold water, it will still become black. It will just take longer. So this has that nice floating benny on it with that really black skin coming up in it. Has a nice net pattern to it. Has that crimson red benny that everyone's looking for on Goshiki. So if you look at it next to the kohaku, it has more of a even red color than the kohaku does. So it's a nice one. Good Goshiki. All right, we'll go to the kohaku here from Maruyama Koi Farm. And this has a really cool pattern. It's kind of intrinsic to Maruyama. He has really nice patterns that develop in his kohaku bloodline. The bloodline is his own bloodline and also coupled with Dainichi, really old Dainichi bloodline. So that's how he gets these patterns. But it has nice kirokome coming up on the shoulder. That's really nice. Nice kiwa, nice sashi, excellent adome. Has a really cool head pattern. Nice big head, big huge shoulders, tall back, really thick tail tube. Watch this koi swim. It swims like a board, and that's what you want on small tosai. You want them to swim like a board. You just have to peduncle there at the end of the tail. They'll just turn that, and that's what we're looking for on these koi. So really high quality tosai. That's looking like it's about 10, maybe 11, 12 inches actually on the jumbo tosai from Maruyama Kohaku. So that's Marumira is the bloodline there for Maruyama. We don't know if that's male or female, but a body like that, it really doesn't matter. So it's probably one of the highest quality koi on the auction this week. Next, we got a Godzilla chagoy from Ikarashi Toshinobu. The Ginrin scales are really nice on it. A nice green, kind of dark chocolate color for the chagoy color on it. Has a nice big head. It's a chagoy, so it's going to be friendly, and it's going to get big as well. So has a nice shape to it. I'd say that's probably in the 8-inch range. Yeah, nice mono Muji Godzilla from Ikarashi Koi Farm from Toshinobu. All right, well that's the 8. So hopefully you guys get some nice koi here. Some excellent choices this week. Lots of high quality benny. Lots of high quality skin conditions. High quality koi. All right, season's ready. Let's go.